Have you ever bought that one thing you were convinced would make you happy? That new phone, that dream car, that perfect outfit? And for a moment it did. You felt that rush, that excitement. But then it faded. The new phone became just a phone. The car became just a way to get from A to B. And that perfect outfit, it's now just hanging in your closet. There's a profound ancient saying that goes, "The ear is not satisfied with hearing, nor is the eye satisfied with seeing." It perfectly captures this feeling, doesn't it? This endless cycle of wanting, getting, and then wanting something new. It's like we're on a treadmill of desire. We think the next thing, the next experience, the next achievement will be the one that finally satisfies us. But it never really does. Our eyes see something beautiful, and almost immediately, they start searching for something even more beautiful. We hear a great song, and we're already looking for the next hit to add to our playlist. This isn't a modern problem, it's a fundamental part of the human condition. For centuries, philosophers, spiritual leaders, and thinkers have grappled with this very idea. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with things to see and hear. Social media feeds are an endless scroll of perfect lives, exotic vacations, and amazing products. Streaming services offer us more movies and shows than we could ever watch in a lifetime. The message is always the same: more. More to see, more to hear, more to have. And our brains are wired for it. Every time we get something new, our brain releases a little bit of dopamine, that feel-good chemical. It's a reward, but our brains adapt. The same stimulus doesn't produce the same level of reward over time. So we need something bigger, better, and shinier to get the same kick. This is what's known as the hedonic treadmill. We keep running and running, chasing that next dopamine hit. But we're not actually getting anywhere in terms of lasting happiness. We just end up exhausted, and maybe a little empty. Think about it. How many photos are on your phone right now? Hundreds? Thousands? We're so busy capturing the moment, trying to satisfy our eye, that we often forget to actually live in it. We're at a concert, watching the show through our phone screen, instead of just being there, feeling the music. We're on vacation, stressing about getting the perfect Instagram shot, instead of just soaking in the view. Our eyes are seeing, but are we truly experiencing? It's the same with what we hear. We're surrounded by noise. Podcasts, audiobooks, endless conversations, news updates. We're constantly consuming information, trying to fill our ears. But how much of it truly resonates? How much of it do we actually process and reflect on? Or is it just noise that passes through, leaving us feeling no more fulfilled than before? We hear, but do we listen? Do we listen to the people we care about, to the silence between the notes, to that quiet inner voice? So, if our eyes and ears are never satisfied, what's the solution? Should we just give up and live in a cave? Of course not. The problem isn't the seeing or the hearing itself. The problem is the constant, unfulfilled chasing. The solution isn't to stop seeing and hearing, but to change how we see and hear. It's about shifting from consumption to appreciation, from quantity to quality. Instead of endlessly scrolling, what if we took a moment to truly appreciate a single beautiful image? Instead of binge-watching a whole series in one weekend, what if we savored one episode, thought about it, and discussed it? Instead of having music as background noise, what if we sat down and just listened, with no distractions? This is the practice of mindfulness. It's about being present. When you're eating, just eat. Taste the flavors, feel the textures. When you're walking in nature, look at the intricate patterns on a leaf. Listen to the sound of the wind in the trees. You'll find that when you focus your attention and truly appreciate the now, you find a richness and depth that was always there. but you were too busy chasing the next to notice. It's also about finding satisfaction within. External things, sights, sounds, possessions are temporary. They come and go. True, lasting contentment doesn't come from the outside. It comes from cultivating an inner sense of peace and gratitude. It's about being grateful for what you already have, for the simple act of being alive, for the ability to see and hear in the first place. When you're grateful for the food on your plate, it tastes better. When you're grateful for the people in your life, your time with them becomes more meaningful. Gratitude transforms what we have into enough. It gets us off the hedonic treadmill. It allows our eyes and ears to finally find some rest. Not because there's nothing left to see or hear, but because we've found satisfaction in what is right in front of us. Let's try a little experiment. The next time you feel that pull, that urge to scroll, to buy, to consume more, just pause. Take a deep breath. Look around you. Find one thing you can see and one thing you can hear, and just focus on it for 1 minute. A bird singing outside your window, the pattern of light on the wall, the taste of your coffee. In that moment of focused appreciation, you might just find a sliver of the peace that the endless chase can never provide. This journey isn't about deprivation. It's about enrichment. It's about finding joy not in having more, but in wanting less. It's discovering that the most profound experiences are often the simplest ones. It's learning to fill the inner void, not with external noise, but with internal quiet and appreciation. The world will always offer us more to see and more to hear. It's a banquet that never ends. But we don't have to eat until we're sick. We can learn to savor each bite. We can learn to find fulfillment, not in the endless variety of dishes, but in the nourishment they provide. We can teach our eyes and our ears that while they may never be completely full, they can be deeply, wonderfully satisfied. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one.